brave men and women of our armed forces.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed? And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still. And of the free, and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Unfortunately, good evening, everyone. My name is Natalie Gonzalez, and I am contestant.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Karen Cabellos, and I'm Good evening, everyone. I am Maggie DeGrochet, and I'm contestant. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sienna Gonzalez, and I'm contestant. My name is Samantha Comicade, and I am contestant number. for over 30 years and opened Blossom Trail Photography when she and her husband Bob moved to Reedley from Southern California in 2004. She has extensive experience photographing brides, high school seniors, and models. Her years of working with women of all ages made her acutely aware of the female struggle for physical and self-acceptance. She has turned photography and retouching into an art, adopting as her motto, bringing out the perfect in everyone. Denny lives out her strong belief that you can do anything you desire in life if you're willing to start as a volunteer. Her own career in photography began as a volunteer. In addition to being a member of Rotary, the Chamber of Commerce, and Toastmasters, she served on the Reedley Downtown Association Board for many years and has been recognized as Reedley's Volunteer of the Year and Citizen of the Year for her work in the community. Denny and her husband Bob have 6 adult children and 6 grandchildren. We are delighted you agreed to serve as one of our Miss Dinuba judges, Denny. Let's give Denny a warm welcome, please.
Judge number 2 is Paul Belt. Paul was the student body president of Kalinga High School. The eldest of a single-parent household, he was the first to attend college in his family's history. He met his lifelong mate in the a cappella choir of Chico State University, marrying Debbie Schultz right after graduation. 4 sons, 3 daughter-in-laws, and 2 grandchildren are the joyful byproduct of their 42-year marriage. Paul spent 22 years working with teenagers as a youth pastor and the executive director of Tulare and Kings County Youth for Christ. He was on the air for nearly 7 years as host of the Heart to Heart radio talk program. He was the master of ceremonies for the Visalia Junior Miss program for 12 years and the youth event coordinator festival that saw nearly 10,000 pack the Mineral King Stadium. He was the pastor of 2 churches as an associate and lead pastor.
contestant. Contestant number one, Marina Velasquez.
Leadership skills, entrepreneurship, and politics are many subjects that relate to women empowerment. Empowerment includes the action of raising the status of women through raising awareness, education, literacy, and training. Women's empowerment is all about equipping and making life-determining decisions through the different trials in our society. My desire is to encourage women to achieve their full potential, no matter their circumstance. In life, there is no tool for development that is more effective than the empowerment of women.
Contestant number 2, Tyra Adair.
According to the United Nations, almost 24 million children are at risk of not returning to school next year due to the economic fallout of COVID-19. In a time where education has experienced an enormous change, our youth need us now more than ever. Since elementary, I've had the opportunity to connect with those who felt hopeless in class, exposing me to various routes of demotivation. As a result, I've grown dedicated to our youth's success, which is why I've started a club at DHS entitled Donate to Motivate. My goal is to donate time to motivating our youth by engaging struggling students with their peers through online study sessions. Together, let us achieve our district's goal to end generational poverty through education. Thank you.
Contestant number 3, Juliana Tuttle.
In the last 10 years, 2 million children have had a parent or sibling deployed at least once. 1 in every 4 of those children consider suicide. Since my oldest brother became a Marine, I have felt overwhelmed with emotions, as do so many others in similar situations. This selfless act of honor and the sacrifices made to serve our country leaves a permanent mark on many people's lives, which is why I have created an online networking group called Siblings of Soldiers. My goal is to reach out and connect with kids of all ages throughout the Valley with hopes to support and encourage each other. With this platform, I plan to promote the common understanding that together, we are not alone.
Contestant number 4, Natalie Gonzalez.
While most people are born with 46 chromosomes, my sister, Hope, and others with Down syndrome were born with an extra copy of chromosome 21, giving them a total of 47 and making them beautifully unique. Though their eyes may be smaller, their needs may be larger, their love for us is clearly unconditional. My desire is to educate and spread awareness to our community on how they shall not limit their abilities and aspirations, but rather encourage them to complete the impossible, to push past the limits of society, and to do what they have always wanted. Down syndrome is not a disease, nor a burden, but rather a blessing.
Contestant number 5, Karen Ceballos.
I would like to use my platform to bring awareness on emotional distress. During this pandemic, signs of emotional distress has increased. According to the National Institute of Health, 1 in 3 of adolescents ages 13 to 18 will experience emotional distress. Emotional distress isn't something to be ashamed of. My goal to bring awareness to this topic is by providing resources and educating the youth of our community on the effects of emotional distress. It's been proven that talking to someone, establishing routines, or hobbies such as dancing, cooking, or drawing reduces stress and builds ease.
Contestant number 6, Maggie Digochea.
As teenagers, we are sometimes prevented from achieving our goals, doing things we may have always wanted to do because we feel discouraged, anxious, and uncertain of the outcome. The journey to becoming more confident in actions is not easy, but with the help and support of our surrounding peers and adults, it can be done. As a way to help support youth in our community, I have decided to distribute cards with uplifting messages in hopes that a few heartening words will bring a smile to someone's face.
Contestant number 7, Sienna Gonzalez.
Substance abuse is like a dark shadow that is often not acknowledged until it's too late. As a child and well into my adolescent years, I watched loved ones struggle with substance abuse in my own home. In 2019, there's approximately 70,000 deaths due to overdose in the U.S. alone. Within the last few months, our own community has lost multiple beautiful young lives due to the misuse of drugs. My goal is to bring awareness to this issue because simply choosing not to use is no longer enough. For me, it wasn't until I lost my father and my childhood friend that I realized that now is the time to step up and make a change. What is it going to take for you?
Contestant number 8, Samantha Kamaking.
I'm not going to make it. There is nothing left for me here. I've heard these phrases time and time again amongst my community, and I knew I needed to make a change. As Vice President of the National Alliance of Mental Illness Club, I have partnered with staff and students to establish a wellness center at Dinuba High School. The Wellness Center was instituted because I have observed the mental anguish and the necessity for students' social, emotional well-being. Additionally, during these unprecedented times, we find ourselves in a frightening state of mind. I ask you, Dinuba, to do a wellness check on your loved ones. Let's uplift the spirits of our community and let them know that you are there for them because you are good enough.
This concludes the evening gown and platform portion of tonight's pageant. Let's have another round of applause for all of our contestants.
Well, Alina, it's now time for one of the most exciting portions of the evening.
Crowning.
Second most exciting part of this pageant. This year, talents have been done a little differently. All 8 contestants have pre-recorded their talents, and we have compiled them into a video for you all to watch. Each girl was given one take and one take only to demonstrate their skills and abilities. Talent is 30% of tonight's total score. Contestant number 1, Marina Velasquez. Marina will be performing a dance routine to impact young ladies to prove that you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it. She's proud to be a woman and is ready to take a stand to change society. This is for all of our powerful ladies out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Marina Velasquez.
Ladies all across the world, listen up and looking for a truth. If you want me, let me see your hands.
Contestant number 2, Tyra Adair. Tyra will be taking us to the streets of jazz as she presents the fruit of hard work and dedication through song. As she sings tonight from Disney's The Princess and the Frog, she wants to remind all of you to keep pushing because you're almost there.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2, Tyra Adair.
Mom, I got time for this. Ain't got time for messing around. It's just not my style. This small town can slow you down. People take it the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going. Get closer and closer every day. I'm almost there. Almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations over my head, but there ain't nothing I can never do. You gotta make it happen. It all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day. Making sure I'm putting my face. Just look at what I do. Look out for I'm coming through, and I'm almost there. Almost there. People gonna come here very fast. Almost there. And I'm almost there.
It's on YouTube if you guys want to see it. But we're going to play it afterwards for everyone.
Well, we said this might happen, and we are actually having technical difficulties.
So just to clarify, for those of you guys who are in person, the talents are being played on the live stream right now. So people at home are able to see the talents as we're playing them here. Unfortunately, we aren't able to see them here tonight in person, but we will be playing them for you guys after the pageant. And just for clarification, also, judges have already seen talents. They sat down right before we started the pageant and watched it together, and they already judged it one time through, and so they already have their scores for the talent as well. So we're going to continue on with talents for the people viewing at home, and we just wanted to inform you guys of what's going on. So,
If you would like, and I believe Pablo said this already, you can take your phones out and watch the live stream at home, but just please make sure that your volume is turned all the way down. So we'll give you about a minute to do that and take your phone out so you can watch on your phone. Contestant number 4, Natalie Gonzalez. Tonight, Natalie will be challenging the audience to reflect on those blessings around us that we do not consider could be wishes for others. Through a self-written monologue, Natalie's hope is that you will open your hearts to acknowledge and change your mindset about what makes people beautiful. She would like to dedicate this performance to her sister, Hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4, Natalie Gonzalez.
Hope. A feeling of optimism through a difficult and treacherous time. Hope. The feeling many families may have when they are told, hello, your child will be born with a genetic disorder. Hope. The name of my big sister with Down syndrome. May 7th, 1998. My mother held in her arms for the first time a physical example of hope. My big sister. A 5-pound baby with a genetic disorder and a heart defect. So my mom saw none of this. She simply saw her baby grow. A child that would teach her more than any other ordinary person could. At a young age, I knew no different because people with Down syndrome are born with an extra copy of chromosome 21, giving them a total of 47, while you and I have 46. And like I said, at a young age, I knew no different. Rather than to love and respect everyone equally, though I quickly learned this was not everybody's mindset. I grew up a lot quicker than most people my age because I had my big sister Hope to look after. And no, this is not a complaint, but what I would like to do is share with you some of the things I've learned along the way. Hope's disability. It's the reason that legally she and others like her can be paid as little as 30 cents an hour. This disability is the reason she was placed into segregated classrooms throughout her entire life. This disability is the reason Hope can potentially lose her life due to being denied an organ transplant because her life is not good enough. Her life is not good enough. Her life is not good enough. This disability is the reason people have low expectations of her, ripping her away the opportunity of ever having an inclusive education, an inclusive form of employment, and an overall inclusive life. But you don't hear about these types of human rights because people with Down syndrome are not good enough. You see, society has been taught to believe that those with Down syndrome or any other disability are less than you and I. Though the truth is, this disability, their disabilities, are the reason that this world is unique. Hope's disability is the reason I've learned the true meaning of unconditional love. Hope's disability, Down syndrome, it's the reason that I am a little sister while also being a big sister. So I'm here today to encourage you so that you can encourage them to complete what is believed to be impossible for them, to push past the limits of society, to do what they have always wanted. Because oftentimes, all these individuals need in order to believe in themselves is someone, just someone, who believes
for them. Because what makes Hope different makes her beautiful.
My name is Hope. I have talent vision and special.
Contestant number 5, Karen Ceballos. Tonight, Karen will be dancing to a collection of upbeat songs which have all helped her cope with anxiety and depression. Karen's routine is an example of an outlet we all need to get us through everyday struggles. She hopes the music and her energy helps you shake off the nerves.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5, Karen Cabellos.
Contestant number 6, Maggie DeGoshea. With the use of spray paint, stencils, and some surprises, Maggie will show us that overcoming our fears is possible. She wants each of you to take your mind away from what that inner voice tells you and find your passion in life. Watch how she uses her art to show you that we all have that confidence inside of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 6, Maggie DeCochet.
Don't
Contestant number 7, Sienna Gonzalez. The loss of those you love leaves an impact on you forever. It's what you decide to do with that loss that defines your future. Watch as Sienna captivates us through her unique use of music and real-life scenarios to capture the impact of alcohol and drug abuse. By the end of her number, she wants you to know that change is possible. She dedicates this routine to her late father, David Martin Gonzalez, and friend Isaiah Davila.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 7, Sienna Gonzalez.
A community is in shock. We get details now from El Puri.
Carson Cormetti turned 14. He played hockey, he liked to cook, he was looking forward to grade 9 in September.
He's a happy kid, big heart. Like to have fun, like playing video games, but they couldn't play with him.
The teen died of an overdose. He ingested ecstasy and Xanax, and a memorial in his honor continues to grow. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that Sunday days would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these breakfast nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that past first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would have gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what the people thought. I felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open. And the stars are public. Moment flows and sneaking out and falling in love. On the grass dreaming. Figuring out who I was.
You don't know what you
16 overdoses in a 24-hour period. I've got users scared.
Scared for a good reason. It's been in the news a lot this summer. A 17-year-old victim. His family devastated.
Come on. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the waste. Some people milkshake. Start showing up quick when staying in the dope. Now tell me what's the mother to do. Being real through the gift to the brother in you. You gotta operate the easy way. I mean, cheating. But you made it in the sweet way. So I can't. I gotta get away. Well, that's the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
Gotta make change. It's all for us as a people to start making some change. Let's change the way we live, and let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive.
Oh yeah.
Let me change.
Contestant number 8, Samantha Comakin. Since a young age, Samantha developed a love for instruments and music and maintains this passion today. Amongst the many instruments she can play, her favorite is the flute, which she will be showcasing tonight with a piece titled St. James Infirmary. She will take us to the scene of a train station where she is eager to share her love of music with those passing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 8, Samantha Kamakin.
This concludes the talent portion of tonight's program. Will you join me in one more round of applause for all of our contestants? And now, in her final performance as the reigning Miss Dinuba, please watch as Caitlin Oriavides performs her title-winning performance of Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors.
Back through the years, I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. I recall the box of rags someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, so in every piece of love, she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. And although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school just to find the others laughing and making fun of me. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me. But they didn't understand. I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me, made just for me.
Well done, Caitlin. I hope you enjoyed being able to perform that one last time. We will now take a short 10-minute intermission. During this time, feel free to stretch your legs, but please keep your distance. See you in 10.
There's a porta potty. Driveway. Thank you. And a light in it and everything.
Welcome back for the second half of the 2020 Miss Dinuba pageant. Let's get started with a short video of the girls. That was a great video. For the next portion of tonight's pageant, our contestants will answer an impromptu question on a topic of general interest. Impromptu accounts for 15% of each contestant's total score. Needless to say, this is the part of the program that the girls are usually most nervous about. The impromptu portion of tonight's pageant is significant because it allows the judges to see how each contestant responds to the same question for which they have no time in advance to prepare for. Each contestant is currently in a room where they are unable to hear the question. All right, Alina, let's take our places. Contestant number 1, Marina Velasquez. Hi, Marina.
Good evening, Alina.
How has running for Miss Dinuba prepared you to be a leader to the next generation?
Miss Dinuba has prepared me so much because it's impacted my life by being able to learn to adapt very quickly. And I think that's a very important topic to talk about going into our generation. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina. Contestant number 2, Tyra Adair. Hi, Tyra.
Hello, Alina.
How has running for Miss Dinuba prepared you to be a leader to the next generation?
Running for Miss Dinuba has prepared me to be a leader for the next generation because it has taught me to be courageous, to be myself, and that as long as I believe and do my best, I can accomplish anything, and so can the next generation.
Thank you, Tyra. Contestant number 3, Juliana Tuttle. Hi, Juliana.
Hi, Miss Gonzalez.
How has running for Miss Dinuba prepared you to be a leader to the next generation?
Miss Dinuba has prepared me to be a leader to the next generation by giving me an opportunity to work with so many young individual and beautiful girls. They're all so different, and so it really has given me a wider variety of people, and it's amazing because I know that I can use that into our community.
Thank you. Contestant number 4, Natalie Gonzalez. Hi, Natalie.
Hello, Alina.
How has running for Miss Dinuba prepared you to be a leader to the next generation?
Running for Miss Dinuba has definitely prepared me to be a leader for the next generation, in the sense that it has allowed me to take the abilities of others and provide them with advice and be considerate of others while also still striving for the best in myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. Contestant number 5, Karen Ceballos. Hi, Karen.
Good evening, Miss Gonzalez.
How has running for Miss Dinuba prepared you to be a leader to the next generation?
Running for Miss Dinuba taught me one thing, and it's to take opportunities without having fear, and to build that confidence that you once lost. Because when you take those opportunities without having fear, it is the most rewarding thing that you'll ever have.
Thank you. Contestant number 6, Maggie DiCochea. Hi, Maggie.
Hello, Lena.
How has running for Miss Dinuba prepared you to be a leader to the next generation?
Running for Miss Dinuba has prepared me to be a leader for our next generation by showing everyone that you can do anything you want, even if you're scared to do it at first. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 7, Sienna Gonzalez. Hi, Sienna.
Hi, Lena.
How has running for Miss Dinuba prepared you to be a leader to the next generation?
Miss Dinuba has helped me prepare to be a leader because I've learned how to be confident. And when I am confident, I am determined to be the best version of myself that I can be.
Thank you. Contestant number 8, Samantha Komaki. Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Miss Gonzalez.
How has running for Miss Dinuba prepared you to be a leader to the next generation?
This experience has prepared me to be a better leader for next year's generation by teaching me perseverance. Throughout this entire journey, throughout all the flexibilities, throughout all the hardships, and how many places we had to switch in order to get here, this just taught me that as long as you're flexible, as long as you're willing to put in the work, you can do anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. This concludes the impromptu portion of our program. Let's give all of our contestants another round of applause. Next, we will watch a short video from the girls thanking some important people in their lives.
I would like to say thank you to my family, especially my grandpa, for helping make my talent Barbie box, as well as my brothers for helping along with my pageant journeys. Mona, thank you for guiding me along this big journey during this whole situation. I appreciate everyone else who has put in their time for this year's 2020 Miss Dinuba in the community and backstage. It means the world to my heart. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm contestant number 2, Tyra Adair, and I would like to start off by thanking my mom and dad. Thank you for always practicing my talent and always being there with me. And thank you to my grandma and my grandpa for letting me sing my lungs out all the time, every Friday at their house. Thank you to the Lions Club, the Rotary Club, and the Women's Club for inviting us to their dinners and their breakfasts and listening to us. And thank you, Mona, for making this pageant happen.
Hello everyone, my name is Juliana Tuttle, and I would like to start by giving all thanks to God, because if it weren't for Him, I literally wouldn't be in this position today. I would also like to thank Mona, Kristen, and Alina. All the tough love that I received during this whole pageant experience was exactly what I needed to get through it. And most importantly, I would like to thank all of my beautiful queens. Mom, Maddie, and Vanessa, I couldn't have asked for any better pageant coaches. I love you more than you know. Oh yeah, and Mr. V, thanks for everything.
Mom, thank you for always being my #1 supporter. Although at first you thought, another pageant? You were always there to motivate me to work hard and never give up. Papi, gracias por siempre motivarme a trabajar duro y nunca rendirme durante este proceso. Muchísimas gracias. Hope, thank you for being the reason that I even ran for Miss Dinuba. Being someone with Down syndrome, you've always been happy and live and ready to love. And I'm ready to fight for you. Thank you for being my best friend. Mona, thank you for always making sure that we were okay mentally physically, and even if we were hungry sometimes, you would bring us some food. I can't thank you enough for making all of our little girls' dreams come true.
I would like to thank my greatest supporters, my family. Thank you to my beautiful pageant sisters. I am very thankful for my sister Tanya and Lupe, who gave me courage and turned me into a beautiful princess. I thank you, Mona, for everything you have done. Thank you, Dulce, Shay, and Jocelyn, for boosting my confidence.
Hi, my name is Maggie DiCochea, and throughout this whole exciting, long, and difficult journey, there's a few people that I would like to thank. First being my mom, because she was very supportive of me and never let me give up, although it was very difficult for me at times. I'd also like to thank Mona and Alina and Kristen for the help that they have given us and encouraging us to achieve what we've been wanting to, as well as the rest of the girls who have really uplifted each other in so many positive ways.
I want to thank my mom for the endless amount of support she's giving me, my sister for helping me bring my ideas to life, and my pageant sisters for encouraging me throughout this journey. Without any of them, I wouldn't be here today, so thank you. I love you all.
First off, I'd like to say that I'm thankful and appreciate all of you. Yes, each and every one of you. Thank you so much to all my friends and family members that have supported me through this amazing journey. Thank you to each club that has sponsored this wonderful pageant. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so
Gracious and beautiful representative of our community.
Not about strutting around town in a pretty crown, although that's a nice perk. It's about what's in your heart. I've become a respected face in my community, and I know that my kindness and my actions will continue to make the community proud long after my crown is gone. Apart from this, I'd like to thank a few people who made all this possible for me. Florence, thank you for being my pageant mom and for taking over the pageant last year. You really knew how to make things flow. No pun intended. Without you, none of this would have continued. Sally, Haley, and Bianca, my pageant sisters, thank you for staying by my side and accompanying me on all the events you guys could. I wouldn't have had as much fun this year without you guys. I'll never forget all the amazing memories we made. I love you guys. Bunches of notes. Mama Mona, you are my fairy godmother. When I thought I wasn't going to have a dress for the pageant, you swooped in and saved my life. Thank you for that. And a huge thank you to you and Kristen for taking over the pageant this year. We're all lucky to have you both. Mr. Olson, I would have never had the confidence to sing on stage in front of an audience if it wasn't for all the practices you provided for us. You always believed in everyone and never let us forget how talented we were. It was a pleasure getting to perform at your church during Thanksgiving time. To the Chamber of Commerce, thank you for your hard work and support that goes into the pageant, and for the opportunity that you provide for the beautiful ladies of Dinuba. To my family, thank you guys for helping me get to where I am today. Your endless love and support is what has kept me going. I love you guys. God, thank you for all the support you've always given me, and for always being here for me. I love you. Last but certainly not least, Mama. Thank you for always being patient with me every time I would get frustrated with putting my crown on before almost every event. I can't thank you enough for all the love and patience you've poured into me. You're where I get my heart from. It's truly been an honor to serve my community, and even though I wish I had more time, I'm grateful for the experiences I was given. I can't think of a better group of girls to be running for the pageant during these times. I want to wish good luck to each and every one of you girls. I know you are all going to shine tonight. For the next Miss Dinuba, I want to leave you with these words. Even though your reign is going to look very different from past Miss Dinubas, remember that different isn't a bad thing. Embrace it. Use what's in your heart as fuel to make a difference in our community. It's now time for me to hang up my crown and join the past Miss Dinubas. While my reign is over, my one wish is that I continue to inspire people as everyone in my beautiful town continues to inspire me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we say thank you to your 2019 Miss Dinuba, Caitlin Oyervides.
All right, now it's time for Miss Caitlin Oyervides to crown Miss Dinuba 2020.
We would like to take this opportunity to thank Mona Carrion for stepping up to the position of director this year. Without her, this pageant would not be possible. We are all so thankful for her and allowing the girls to have the same opportunity that they have dreamed of since they were little girls. Mona's committee this year consists of Kristen, that's me, and also the amazing talent director, Alina Gonzalez. The Miss Dinuba committee members have worked tirelessly to help make our young ladies feel like the queens they are. Please join us in thanking our committee for their work to make this evening possible.
This year's pageant preparation looked very different, as most communication was through Zooms, Google Meets, phone calls, and text messages, so we are so thankful for technology because this is what brought the girls together. We want to take this moment to thank each contestant for their time and dedication in order to make this pageant a reality.
And we'd also like to thank their families as well. We know that there were so many different circumstances that were thrown at you guys, and we know that it's been difficult, but you guys were there constantly supporting your children, making sure that they had everything that they needed to fulfill the dream that they've had since probably little girls. So special thank you to family and friends of all of the contestants. And I want to give you guys a round of applause right now today too. Let's also give a very special thank you to Pablo Villagrana for programming and running our lights and sound. Bobby Martin for all of our technological needs, including videography and live streaming for tonight. And Steven Sawatsky, who is not here tonight, but he was our technical advisor for the production. Also, another shout out to Sandy Sills, who is not only the brain, but the beauty behind organizing and funding this entire pageant. Thank you, Sandy, for your dedication to Dinuba. We also would like to thank the Hendersons for opening up their home and for taking care of the judges with the help from their daughter, Michelle Warkentine. Tonight's event is truly a testament to giving back to our community and working together to make tonight special for our contestants. So thank you, guys.
We honestly would not have been able to have a pageant without the help of each of these individuals. Thank you to everyone else who helped make this 105th Miss Dinuba pageant such a success, and an evening we will never forget. I know all the girls appreciate your hard work and dedication to the Miss Dinuba pageant.
Thank you, Alina. Audience members, after the crowning of Miss Dinuba, we ask that you allow the girls a time to celebrate together and allow the Sentinel to take a few pictures together before congratulating them. Again, we ask you to please respect this request for the safety of our girls and each of their immediate family members and friends. We also ask that you remain with the contestant in your family and avoid interacting with other contestants. We will give you the okay of when it is okay to come and talk to your contestant that is in your family. And it looks like we are still tallying up the points for the pageant tonight. So, you do not want me to sing, I promise you that. When I ran for Miss Dinuba, funny story, I thought that piano players were really good talents. Did I play the piano? No. But I thought I could, so I tried to learn a song on the piano up until 2 weeks before the pageant, and I realized piano is not my talent, so dancing is something I've done since I was little. I just thought dancers never won. So I switched it 2 weeks before the pageant, and it turned out great. So all that to say, you do not want me to sing. Alina, on the other hand,
will also not be singing tonight. I didn't warm up, okay?
But she is a great singer, I promise. Tell us about some of the shows that you've done.
Oh gosh.
Come on.
I most recently played Eva Perón, and I was also 5 months pregnant when I played Eva Perón, so that was very exciting. I've played Belle in Beauty and the Beast. I've played, Cinderella and Into the Woods. I'm drawing a blank here. I've played a lot of things. What else?
Rap for us, Kristen.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not happy. Fun fact about Alina, too, she also used to be an elementary school teacher and was also a teacher to a few of the contestants that are running tonight. You were still in 4th and 5th grade? Or?
Yeah, I had them 2 years in a row, so that's why several of them called me Miss Gonzalez. In fact, if they call me Alina, I tell them that's not okay anymore. Or still.
She told them earlier that she was going to call their parents and get them detention of some sort.
Yeah,
so.
if they called me Alina. What else? Fun fact about you.
We're doing fun facts.
You're really funny. Oh, no, I said I was going to share this story when you and your sister were little, just in case. your sister's probably gonna get mad, but when Kristen and her sister were little girls, I used to babysit them. You were how old? 6? Yeah,
don't
6,
remember.
7, and I had this really weird thing that I liked to eat when I was younger, and nobody liked it. And then I was babysitting the girls, and I'm like, let's see if they like it. So I was like, girls, are you ready? Let's make tuna sandwiches with ketchup on them. It's really good. You should try it. And you better believe the girls both said, yeah! So we made tuna sandwiches with ketchup on it, and they loved them. Okay? So,
and that was the last we ever ate it, though. So. Yes, I have a twin sister, and Alina, like she said, took care of us when we were little, so it's funny to come full circle to help out with the Miss Dinuba pageant and be part of the committee.
I think that's what makes Dinuba so special is we all love to come back and serve our community, so it's really neat to be a part of this. Hopefully your daughters and contestants will be a part of it one day as well and helping us out.
And with that, it looks like we have some results, so you don't have to listen to us talking anymore. The moment you guys have actually all been waiting for.
Now let's welcome back the girls and Caitlin Oyervitas to crown Miss Dinuba 2020 with her court.
And let's just give them all one more big round of applause for all of their hard work that they've had tonight as we welcome them all back. So, your 2020 Miss Dinuba contestants.
We will now announce the selection of Miss Congeniality. The contestants themselves chose the winner of this award. The girls were asked who was the most helpful and encouraging to them during the past few months. This year's winner will receive a $400 educational scholarship. Please join us in welcoming last year's Miss Congeniality, Bianca Reese. And the winner is Samantha Kamaking.
Congratulations to Samantha. Next, we will crown the second runner-up. The second runner-up will receive a $700 educational scholarship. Please join us in welcoming the reigning Miss Dinuba, Caitlin Oyervitas. The winner of this year's second runner-up is Juliana Tuttle.
Our next award is the first runner-up. The winner will receive an educational scholarship of $1,000. The first runner-up is very important because should our new Miss Dinuba be unable to complete her reign, the first runner-up will take her place and complete her year as Miss Dinuba. Please join us in welcoming last year's first runner-up, Haley Kennedy. And the winner is Samantha Kamaking.
And now, the moment we have all been waiting for, the coronation of Miss Dinuba 2020. Miss Dinuba will receive a $2,500 educational scholarship and the opportunity to represent Dinuba for this coming year. Miss Dinuba, first and second runner-up, and Miss Congeniality will also receive a supply of makeup fit for a queen from Mary Kay Cosmetics. Thank you, Vicki Halstead Gatekeep, for your generous donation to our girls this evening.
At this time, I would like to call our reigning Miss Dinuba, Caitlin Oyervides, back on stage as we crown this year's winner.
And now, your Miss Dinuba 2020 is
Natalie Gonzalez.